If you want to be an effective leader, don't think big, dramatic moments. Think micro moments. I'm Dave Fleming. In over 30 years, I've worked with a diverse set of leaders and industries, from two guys in a garage, literally, to multi-billion-dollar companies. During this time, I collected and curated wisdom that I want to share with you, because at the heart of it, we're all leaders. Let's figure this out together. For too long, we've thought of leadership as something dramatic that happens from the front. The charismatic leader who ushers a new era in with words and emotions and just the right way of saying things. Or the dramatic moment where the Braveheart speech occurs. Or the leader who has the answer just in time for the team so that they can enact something that will make all the difference in the mission. Most of that is bunk. It's not that a leader shouldn't be inspiring. It's not that a leader sometimes may not say something really powerful in front of a large group. It's not that a leader can't have a good idea that needs to be enacted. But most of leadership is not about the dramatic. It's not about the Braveheart speech. It's about the micro moments. Micro moments. Say it with me. Micro moments. It's the little things that happened every day. The small conversations that happen. The little nudges here. The small comments there. The reframing of something here. The shifting of something there. And this is happening in small micro moments. But we've been schooled to think of leadership as the big or the dramatic or the expansive. I want to encourage you to also think about leadership as the small and the micro, something that can be inserted in a 1-minute conversation, something that can change the mindset of a person in 1 or 2 simple sentences in the midst of the day. Micro moments. Micro moments accumulate. Micro moments become a snowball of momentum that over time leads to cultural change on a team or in an organization. You don't announce cultural change. You don't announce something from the front and expect everyone to just say, okay, of course, let's do it. Micro moments are the small, subtle, and sometimes direct ways we nudge toward a more aligned and effective culture so that our strategies actually work. Remember the godfather of modern management, Peter Drucker, culture eats strategy for breakfast. There's a lot of truth in that. How do you form culture? Micro moments. Little micro moments, changes in behavior, changes in conversation, changes in what and how I say and do what I say and do. Culture is formed over time. We lay down action after action after action, conversation after conversation after conversation, and pretty soon people start to see a pattern. They start to see a theme. They start to see what people are paying attention to, and that starts to become something in the organization. But if you're a leader of a team or a department or an organization, and you lead by announcement or directive or memo or email, it's just not enough for something to stick in the culture. What sticks in the culture are the micro moments that happen again and again and again in creative and redundant ways, or creatively redundant ways. You can't just say every time, this is important, this is important, this is important. This is where you might have to add a little Braveheart or a different kind of energy or inspiration to something so that you are saying the same thing, but doing it in a more creative, energizing, and inspiring way every time you do it. Whoa! It's almost like leadership is a skill to be developed, is an art to be practiced. It is not something you just show up ready to do. It comes as you focus on micro moments and get better at inserting what's needed in that moment, at the right moment, with the right energy, the right content, and the right vibe. Focus on those micro moments. You may have some big dramatic moments. You may get to give a Braveheart speech now and then. You may drop in just the right thing for your team and they're all like, oh my gosh, that was so great. Thank you for being my leader. But those are not the staple of leadership. The staple of leadership is facilitating genius every day through the micro moments that appear and disappear. Don't let them disappear without finding and optimizing the power inside those small moments.